What's up, Twin Cities? What's happening, baby? Welcome to Synth Wars call-in show, impromptu. We're just rolling today, man. I got fired up, so I figured I'd come upstairs and do a little show now, man, and just check out some news real quick with the Renegades, and then, you know, head downstairs for just some dinner, and then we'll call tomorrow Friday, man. That's what we'll call it. So let's get going, man. Without further ado, what's up, Rourke? What's up, Twin Cities? What's up, Fanuel? What's on your synth mind? No audio? No audio. Hold on. Check, check, check. You got audio or no audio? Rourke, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. Come on, man. Don't be pulling that stuff on me. Damn, dude. Yeah, we got audio rolling. Don't worry about it. All right, let's get over here, man, and then we'll open up the phone lines real quick. So let's check out the synth news, man. What do we got coming in today? We had the Able to Move firmware 1.3 brings USB sampling and mini polyphonic aftertouch output. That's pretty impressive. Let me turn this music down. That's pretty impressive, don't we think? Yeah, no worries, Rourke, man. No worries, bro. It's all good. Some dude told me today, he was like, man, take off those stupid ski goggles. I was like, no. Why would I? You don't understand the illusion that's happening behind these goggles, baby. It's like a whole nother level. And anybody who's been here since day one knows exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so we got this Able to Move new firmware upgrade. 1.3 brings USB-C sampling to midi polyphonic aftertouch. That's cool. We're just gonna run through it, man. We're gonna go through the speed game through it tonight. We got the Behringer Waves, mutable instruments, Tides function generator, clones now available. We got that coming in. The Behringer Waves clone replica of the popular open source mutable instruments Tides function generator is available now, alongside the JT 4000M Micro, baby. Another new Behringer product hits the market. Here it is right here. And there's no better time. There's no better time to be into modular synthesizers than right now. If you're thinking about it, stop thinking. Just get out there and buy yourself something. Enough thinking. Everyone's doing too much thinking these days. And a lot of thinking about nonsense, to be honest with you. If you're into thinking about getting into modular, stop thinking and just go get it. Get the Behringer Waves, baby. You got the plates coming in with the brains, you got the chaos for the marbles, you got the radar for the ears, and now you got the surge with the ripples, and you got the Behringer Waves, man. Listen, Behringer is coming after the absolutely insane modular overpricing. Machines One was telling me today, he was looking at a module and he was like, dude, this module's like 550 bucks. And I was like, wow, are you serious? You telling me that module costs the same amount of money as a Arturia Mini Freak? And he was like, yeah. I was like, dude, that's absolutely crazy. But modular is beautiful, it's wonderful, it sounds awesome. But guess what? Now Behringer's in the game and they're bringing all the big boys in. So if anybody was apprehensive in the past about getting into modular, now's the time to get into it. So like the original, it's a digital tidal modulator function generator. It's a very comprehensive, powerful module with many features. You can use it as an envelope generator, an LFO, or a digital oscillator, host 3 generator modes, blah, 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 blah. Looks beautiful. If you're into modular, that's what you're into. Behringer's on a modular streak right here. What's up, Roy Droid Void? What's up, Albanian Syndicate? What's happening? Nobody's getting their bell rung for this notification because this is the second live stream in the last hour and a half. That's how we're doing it. You catch a vibe, you just do it. Don't let the perfect get in the way of the good. I was like, man, I don't think I really got anything to talk about. And I was like, man, there's always something to talk about when the Synth Renegades are in the chat and we hit the news sites, the greatest synthesizer news sites out there, Synth Anatomy and Gear News. That's the two, baby. That's the main two right there I go to. All right, we got the Behringer Wasp VCF. Look at this. If you're into modular and you want that epic Wasp filter, here it is, dude. Look. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Decoupling the popular raw sound analog filter and packing it into a Wasp VCF. And you know how I do it. I got the wasp right here. You can't see it because I got all this blurred out. Let me put it into focus for you real quick. Let me put it into focus. Right up there. Behringer Wasp. All right? Absolute epic synthesizer. Focus out. Back to the show. Bam. All right? So you can pick this up. You might be asking yourself, how much is this thing? I'll spare you the details. It's $49 friggin' dollars. That's like I think in Canada right now, if you go get a Big Mac meal, large fries, and a caramel sundae, is $49 Canadian. So what do you want? Do you want a Big Mac and the runs, or do you want a Behringer Wasp? Let's hit the video.
Well, that was a fun little intro to edit, and even as annoying as editing VFX Wasp... Go away. Go away. Wasps can be, this filter definitely deserves it, because it is just oozing with character and, yes, plenty of attitude. And it is, of course, based on a spot-on reproduction of the famous...
Spot-on reproduction. Look at it, too. Looks gorgeous.
Wasp Deluxe filter. A super funky and cool...
I'm going to get the Machines one on here, and maybe Rourke. I don't know, man. How camera shy are you, Rourke? And how audio shy are you? Everybody should let me know, because I wouldn't mind getting the Machines one and Rourke on, and the boys doing a proper breakdown of what the best modular setup is for a beginner and the best to expand your current setup, because two of the boys are into it.
Quintessentially British synth from 1978 that I'm sure most of you have already heard of. And of course, it is also featured in our own popular reproduction of this amazing synth. So looking at the panel, and let's bring back my little buzzing friends here. There you go, that's better.
I mean, we please just give Patchdog the respect he deserves? What an epic video this cat creates. He's even got the hornets in there, baby. He's got the wasps. He's got the bumblebees.
So we got the audio input at the top and a nice gain control, which can induce some pleasing saturation when pushed.
I mean, you can go get a Behringer Wasp for like... You can get a Behringer Wasp for like... How much can you get a Behringer Wasp for? Let's have a look. Behringer Wasp, Sweetwater. Brand new Behringer Wasp, 179 bucks. And I got the Wasp, and I'll tell you what, it's absolutely awesome. I just got to plug it back in. All right. So let's keep rolling. We got this new Chinese tech out. This new MIDI synthesizer from Chinese company Nooks NTK. And guess what? They're giving it to you for almost nothing. It's got aftertouch. It's got a pad right here to replace your mouse pad, so you don't even need to have your mouse used anymore. Looks pretty good to me. 3 sizes. They got the 37 to 49 and the 61 on block content. Shall we get a play?
New X.
friggin' Chinese demos, man. They're always playing karaoke tunes, but you get the idea. Pretty capable MIDI keyboard. And if we look at the price down here, you'd be very impressed with the price. 299 euros. What's that? 230 bucks for the 61 key. That's dirt cheap. Okay. And by dirt cheap, I mean that with the utmost respect. That's dirt cheap. All right, let's keep moving, baby. What else we got? We got this coming in here with a big roundup. We got the Acme XP60 Oberheim Expander Reborn. Here it is. I know Hans Volt's a huge fan. One of the best synthesizers of the 1980s is set to live again with the Acme XP60. Massive variety of routing, synthesis options, 15 different filter types, lag, ramp, tracking generators. Here you see it. The old school circuit board, and then the Acme XP60. I mean, how much is this thing? Reduced saws, but all the same power as the original. Some may say an absolutely perfect clone. 19-inch rack, 3 LCD screens, dual VCO, SEM 3374 chips, SEM 3372 VC mix, VCF, VCA circuits. All right, 2 oscillators per voice, Curtis chips, baby. Right here. You like it? Go get it. How much is it? No price. 50 units. All right, they're only making 50 units, price to be decided. So we got no updates on that, but we're looking at an old school recreation that a lot of people are saying might be an identical clone in a smaller form factor. Crazy, crazy. And then last up, I wanted to check this one. Then I'll open the phone up real quick. We got the Audio-Technica ATH-CC500 BT2 second generation cartridge headphones. That name is way too long. You need to hire somebody like me to make this way more marketable. The ATA, that's a horrible name. Nobody will ever remember that, ever. Audio-Technica, nobody. This is unremarkable, unmemorable. This name absolutely blows, okay? You know what you should have named this? The Cerebral Ear Buster. Okay, Audio-Technica's Cerebral Earbuster headphones. Now you can remember it. But this ATH-CC 500 B2K LMNOP, absolutely horrible. I don't know if this is an Asian company, but when you're trying to market to North Americans and Europeans, that name ain't gonna cut it, bro. All right, Cerebral Earbuster. Call it that. Call it the Cerebral. What's a good name for it if we did something, want to do something cool? Let's call it the Cerebral Supernova headphones. The Audio-Technica Cerebral Supernovas. All right, now we can remember that. The Cerebral Supernovas. The Audio-Technica Cartilage Crushers. You got to name it something better. All right, but they are very cool, and I'm thinking about picking up a pair. Thinking about it. Not 100%, because I can't even say the name. I went to look up the name after I read the article this morning. Listen, here's a pro tip for marketing. If I'd read the article this morning, and then this afternoon after lunch, I went to look up the headphones so I could buy them, and I couldn't remember the friggin' name of them because it was like 35 letters and 26 numbers, no good. All right, so we got the Audio-Technica cartilage sound headphones. Let's take a closer look. They are so-called open ear. You can see what they look like right here. According to Audio-Technica's design, gives you more natural sounding voice and increased comfort. Bluetooth headphones, obviously, to fry your brain. When fully charged, the battery lasts for up to 20 hours. That's pretty cool. They got noise canceling, AI assisted noise canceling. So you got an AI like right next to your brain. I don't know if that's a good idea, but multi-point Bluetooth connectivity. I have no idea what that means. Settings such as clear voice for improved voice quality. Oh, cool. I mean, they're pretty cool. I'm thinking about getting them, but I don't know. What is cartilage sound? Exactly what I wanted to figure out. Cartilage sound. Cartilage sound is a method of sound transmission discovered in 2004 that uses cartilage conduction to transmit sound events to the ear. Unlike methods such as bone conduction, which transmits vibrations through the bones of the skull, cartilage conduction transmits vibrations through the cartilage of the ear. So I know exactly what this is. This is developed by DARPA. So I'm having a flashback here now. This is developed by DARPA. Voice to skull technology. Whatever, can't spell, it'll figure it out for me. voice to skull devices. All right, let's have a look right here. So what they're doing now is they're bringing this technology developed by DARPA out to the public. Non-lethal weapon, which includes neuroelectromagnetic device, which uses microwave transmission of sound into the skull of persons or animals by way of pulse modulated microwave radiation. Silent sound device, which can transmit sound into the skull of a person or animal. All right, that's what you call voice to skull technology. V2K is what is called in the industry. Okay, so if we go down here, we look at another Google patent for this voice to skull technology. Methods for automatic systems to identify who is victims of abuse of voice to skull remote neural monitoring technology and identify who is a remote attacker or operator using a device of voice to skull and remote neural monitoring. So this technology was used. You could be walking by and they can put a message into your brain through voice to skull technology. This is like, there's patents out for it, DARPA developed it, the military uses it. And if you don't believe me, I could even show you a marketing campaign which a billboard uses it. Voice to skull, billboard, horror movie, billboard, horror movie. See if they got it taken down yet or not. Voice to skull billboards. Sonic billboard right here. So they've used this technology on the public.
One of the great
Let me just play it for you, because when I just read that cartilage, they're rebranding something to change the name, but really what it is, it's voice to skull. It was developed by, I believe, the US government, but probably some genius in America, and they just went and took the technology from them and said, if you talk, you know what's going to happen. It's called voice to skull. The Japanese used it on their subways and their buses. So when you leaned your head against the window had a vibration in it that it would play an ad. So while you had your eyes closed, you would hear the ad play in your head through the voice to skull technology through the glass. But let me just play this for you real quick.
Is knowing enough about a subject
yeah, it's Black Mirror
to
stuff.
think you're right.
So this is actual voice to skull technology. It was used by A&E for the video series Paranormal State. They had a billboard set up that was zooming down the microwaves. As you walk by this one specific radius or diameter, when you walked through it, you would actually hear a horror movie scream of some sort play in your head, and you'd be so shocked, you'd look up, and then you see the billboard for the ad. Check it out. So right here. All right, so listen to as the person walks by. Soon as they go into the exact diameter where that microwave is being hit, you're going to hear the sound. It's not in your head. And that's when you look up and you see the big ad for this TV show. Watch, listen. It's not your imagination. It's not your imagination. It's not your imagination. It's not your imagination. Who's there? Who's there? Right? So this billboard used voice to skull technology where they sent microwaves down to that specific diameter. When you walk through it, you actually heard something. So just think about that. Just think about that for a minute. Maybe all those schizophrenic people weren't actually schizophrenic, were they? They were just test subjects. Anyway, let's open up the phone lines. We'll take some calls real quick, and then I got to go get some dinner. I'm going to open up the phone lines right now. Tell me what's on your mind. That's the news for tonight. Here are the phones. I'm going to open them up right now. What, bam. Phone lines are open. 413-279-4344. If you want to call in, have a chat, tell me what's on your mind, man. What do you think about what we're talking about? Voice skull technology. We're talking about the Behringer Wasp modules. We're talking about how the modular industry is about to feel the disruption that Behringer brought onto the synthesizer industry. You know, and it's a real wild experience, I think, for these companies because they don't really understand the disturbance that's happening, you know? They don't really get it. But as far as I'm concerned, I think it's an absolutely fantastic way to re-equalize pricing in the modular game because a lot of people are like, man, they got to charge this much. It costs this much money. It costs that much money. I don't really know how much it costs. All right. I don't know how much it costs. It might cost a lot. It might cost a little bit. I'm not 100% sure. But all I do know is that when you run a business, you're not trying to give away your product for free. You're trying to run the business so you don't have to go slave in the salt mines like the rest of us in order to acquire some gear. You know what I mean? That's kind of what we're working with here. So do I enjoy the fact that Behringer's going to be cloning modular? I'm not into modular yet, but there was a few moments where I actually thought about buying the Behringer System 55. You know, maybe we'll jump on over that for a minute. The phone lines are open, 413-279-4344 if you want to call in. But let me jump over here while we're waiting, because there are, when I looked the other day, let's see how much Sweetwater is selling the Behringer 55 for. I bet it's going for, because I know on Thomann it was going for cheap. So we're looking at $1,700 for this one on here. And it's in stock. It's gorgeous. The Machines one told me if I was thinking about getting that, I should. But if I'm thinking about getting the 2500, I should probably go with that. I don't know. It's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. It's very hard to say. But if I switch over, let's check what Thoman's selling it for. Thomann System 55. System 55. Let's see what Thoman's got it on sale. They had it on sale. So Thoman's selling it for $300 less. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's a very good price. Now, I don't know what it would come with for shipping, but you see down the bottom here, you can put your Behringer Model D and a Wasp in there. And then you got a whole panel for a Zoya effects unit for $1,300. That is a deal. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? I think that's a deal, dude. I think that's a deal. I think that might be a deal. Might be a big, big deal. And I'm not into modular yet. And you could even whack a Wasp. You could whack a Wasp in there, man. You could whack a Wasp in there. You know? Like I said, if you guys want to give a ring in, we got the phone lines open. I'll throw the number up here, 413-279-4344. Call in, let me know what's on your mind. If not, I'm probably gonna go grab some dinner real quick. What's up, Droid Void? I'm thinking about buying it, dude. I'm thinking about buying it. I'm thinking about buying a lot of things. I got some things here. I told you. I got over here. I got space to fill. Let me get the camera resurfaced. I got some space to fill, Droid Void. I got some space to fill right here. And I got some space to fill right here. All right? That's what I'm filling. That's what I got to fill. And if I just... Let me try something, actually. I got the Ambient Zero right here, actually. Hold on. I got so many friggin... There we go. So I got... Let me switch something. Oh, we got a call. Hold on.
Call from
Droid Void.
All right, we got a call from Droid Void. What's happening, baby? Let me turn the music down. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, how's it going, man?
It's going good, man. Just here chilling, looking at some news, man. About to get some dinner in a little bit. But what's on your mind? What are you up to?
Well, I just figured we were talking about that System 55.
Yeah, dude.
I figured I'd just call.
Yeah, what do you think about that, man? Like, that's a pretty friggin' good deal at Thomann for $1,300.
Well, first of all, I was thinking, yeah, I'm glad you started checking Thomann because I told you that place is a lot cheaper than Sweetwater usually.
Yeah, what's this? Have you ordered? I have never ordered from there. What's the shipping?
I order from them all the time, man. I just bought an Ovation,
Really?
61 SL Mark III.
What was the shipping?
And yeah, I paid like $70 maybe, I think, in shipping.
That's
but
nothing.
I still saved $200 compared to Sweetwater.
Someone was, I was talking to someone this morning. I can't remember who it was because I asked him. I was like, "Is it really worth buying from Thomann?" Because one guy was like, "Oh, you're gonna get killed on the shipping." I was like, "I don't think so." I went and read about it.
No.
I was like, "No."
No. Like I bought the Pro VS Mini from there,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I paid like $15 for shipping, and the stuff gets there in like a day or two.
Really?
It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's faster than Sweetwater, man, for sure.
Well, the crazy thing was on, I think it was last week, I was looking at the Behringer Blue Marvin and the Proton. And
yeah,
because I just got in this weird kick. I was like, oh, they're both blue. It'd be cool to have both of those blue and then maybe get the Behringer Wave and just have like a little blue setup. Stupid, but I was like, that'd be cool. And the Marvin wasn't available, the Blue Marvin. So I backed off. But then I thought about it. I was like, man, they're selling the Blue Marvin on there for like $320 or something.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Dude.
I was so happy when I got the regular 2600 for
you got the 26? You got the 26?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, can you please tell me a little bit about it? Like, because I know Machines got it. What do you like about it?
Okay, so it's pretty wild. You can do pretty much anything with it. There's a guy, Anthony Marinelli. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've seen his stuff, man.
Yeah, like his stuff's actually really worth watching because he's like he's really an expert. I mean, he can dial in any sound at any, you know.
He's like the surgeon.
Pretty much, Michael Jackson, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he programmed all the synthesizers for Thriller and pretty much like a whole lot of Michael Jackson stuff.
Crazy town.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not a real big Michael Jackson fan or anything, but the guy knows what he's talking about, and he's really taught me a lot about how to use the 2600 because when I first got it, I kind of was like, what? I felt kind of stupid because I couldn't get any sound out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wait. I can't get any sound out of this thing. It's like, what the hell am I doing wrong? You know, I was checking everything.
I did that when I got my first Synth too. I was like, what the fuck? I can't get no sound out of this thing, dude. Am I stupid?
Yeah, well, basically, you just need to know how the thing operates. Essentially, once you understand the way it's laid out, the reasoning behind it, and how to approach it, then you can make it do pretty much anything.
So what do you mostly use yours for? Do you have a certain thing you kind of leave it in a patch?
Noises.
Yeah, just like crazy stuff.
Like I mean, to be serious, like it's way easier to dial something in that's useful on the Model D.
Yeah.
But you can get some pretty wild, like LFO. Kind of weird sample and hold stuff that you could do where you feed things into each other because it's semi-modular. So you could just jack into one place and plug it into some place where,
And it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous too, with those lights too.
Something else you could do on this, you can reverse the polarity of the voltage, and then you can actually, there's a slider where you can change the amount of voltage that's being sent. So if you're sending sample and hold back through something else, you can do some really weird things. So like with the ring modulator, you can send the ring modulator directly into the sample and hold. There's just all sorts of interesting combinations. That's kind of like taking you to the modular level though, right? Like, I know what could happen if I go down that road, so I'm pretty afraid of.
Dude, I've been so close a couple times, like totally green to it too. Like I only got the Behringer Neutron. And I enjoyed it's semi-modular. I enjoyed patching a little bit and fooling around with it. But then sometimes I'm like, man, there's too much screwing around to really. Like, you need a lot of friggin' time to invest.
That's it.
That's
it. It's a different. For me, that's a different thing than actually trying to, make music immediately because you're not going to make music immediately unless you're super talented. You're probably going to need to screw around with it until you find some useful sounds.
What I think about when I think about modular, how I would probably enjoy it the most is I would probably get it set up where it's got a really insanely generative patch going. And then I would probably concentrate completely on altering the effects that it's going through, right? So like I would have
that makes sense.
Yeah, and then I would just kind of like sit back and chill and just listen to it.
So it sounds like you've got a good reason to go into modular.
I know. I kind of like, dude, the other day someone was shooting the shit and they were like, Bro, you're a freaking ambient dude. And I never thought of it. I was like, I don't think I'm an ambient dude. But then when I thought of it, I was like, I guess a little bit's kind of ambient, but I like letting it cook, right? So when someone's like, you need to do 3-minute song, I'm like, man, I don't like 3 minutes. I like 10 to 11 if I actually have to cut it off. And then I prefer 25 to 30, you know?
Yeah, you're doing like some Brian Eno type shit.
Just like cooking and drifting and changing over time where but like I'm not into just making music for the sake of putting out a 3-minute track and making an album. I
hear you.
I like bathing in the Uli's bubble bath of sound, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you want to create an experience, which is like
immerse.
Maybe I would say that your stuff is like ambient, but it's more of a journey.
It's like ambient adjacent.
Yeah, it is ambient adjacent. There's probably a term for a genre that, you know, that would be more appropriate, but there's always an arc with what you're doing. So like ambient, I don't know if I notice oftentimes like ambient doesn't have a pattern and then an arc.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Not necessarily. It's like a freeform kind of thing, right? I don't know. Apparently, I've been watching some videos on making ambient music and thinking, oh, there's like actually standards to this, which I didn't understand before.
You're like, oh, I thought that was just some mash, and then you're like, no, there's actually like some form to it. Well, I feel like with ambient music too, I bet you there's a lot with making sure that it doesn't turn into mud, you know? Like a lot
That is the biggest thing, I would think.
Yeah, like to really let everything have its space so you can...
Yeah. So probably like lots of different reverb units maybe that you could keep like short tails on.
Yeah, like and then cutting out all the low end on certain things and putting other things through a high pass filter.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Exactly. Rather than having like a big muddy soup. But
So have you been doing that?
I'm constant, dude. I'm a synth baby. You know, I only started this in 2020.
Well, I mean, it's interesting. You thought of these techniques, and I think that you're dead on and approaching it that way, but like I just wondered if you'd tried it yet.
I'm just trying to immerse, and yes, I have tried with like the live jam style. I do like if I got a couple synthesizers going, instead of like, because I'm not doing any post mixing, so I'll take one synthesizer and I'll throw that all high pass, right? So I'll cut out all the low end on that, because if I got like 4 or 5 synthesizers going, if they're all running and they all got like a bit, so I'll turn like 1 or 2 and I'll turn them all to a high pass, and then the other ones will have like a bass going. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I'm just screwing around.
I mean, I think it sounds like a good plan. I mean, it works out. It does sound good. I mean, it does sound good. So yeah, I think it's working. You are combating the muddiness problem for the most part. I mean,
I feel like when you're live jamming with multiple synths at once, you have to figure out how to not turn it into mud, you know? And I found that technique out from this guy called Analog Kitchen, this black dude. And he had a big, check him out. He's very interesting. He's got like a big live setup. And he was saying that, you know, when you're doing a live jam and you got multiple synthesizers going, you need to take a bunch of them and just run them through a high pass. So you just cut out all the low ends on all of them, because you're not really having the luxury of mixing it after and cutting it all out. So when, you know, so I was like, oh, cool. I'll just start trying that. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I'll throw the wave state on a high pass. I'll throw the op6 on a high pass, and I'll throw the mod wave on a high pass, you know, blah, blah. But what synths you got in your arsenal?
Me?
Yeah. What do you got these days?
Well, let's see. It's kind of a list, man. I don't know if you ever noticed, but if you go to like the Weaver Beats Discord, you'll see in the there's like a Rate My Studio thing that he does. I posted a bunch of pictures in there, but I mean, I don't have like you know, I don't have a CS80 or anything like that, but like FB01, like Yamaha FB01, which is like basically a DX7, which it's pretty cool actually. I like messing with that. Like the first thing I think I ever got was a Kurzweil micro piano. That's pretty neat if you like piano sounds. The Model D, the 2600.
Sweet.
Yeah, let me see. I'm just looking around. I got a Kurzweil. I think it's a PC88. I'm trying to remember.
Rolling
It's
the
one of
Kurzweil,
the,
dude. Nice.
yeah, yeah. And let's see, Alesis. What is that? 2S81, I think.
Mhm.
And Yamaha MX49. I've got a couple of these PDs that are kind of like they use phase modulation, which is pretty wild. So very few of them actually function anymore, and I have two of them. So I'm trying to restore one of them because, like, I have never found an example that doesn't have the same problem where the battery leaked all over everything and ruined, the circuit board. So working on that. We got a Yamaha W5. I've got a bunch of different Casios, like VO1. Let's see. I've got a couple of these Sultans. I don't know if you've ever heard of
I don't know the
Sultans.
Sultans, no.
Yeah, they're from, I think, Italy, and they're really sought after apparently by accordion players. There's two different groups of people that really are trying to find these things, and that's accordion players and people who play synth guitars, which, like, I have
the guitar.
a couple of different guitars that have synth pickups, and I have an Axion, which converts, basically uses the Roland pickup system, and then converts that into MIDI.
Sweet.
So then I can use the tones on that, or I can actually run that out to a computer or any of the other synths. So I've got a recording that's pretty wild where it's just me playing the guitar, and you can hear the guitar, but you could also hear like I'm playing 4 different synthesizers at the same time. So
sweet,
it's kind of
dude.
cool.
That's a sweet set. So you got a nice little spaceship going there, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. So I'm actually looking to get rid of some stuff, I think.
Yeah. So before we switch it up, do you got any synth that you're gassing over these days? I always like to hear that because I always like to see what people are thinking about, like wanting to pick up.
Man, I was trying to get that Osmos for a while there.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm still kind of debating it, but like I'm hearing weird things about them.
Osmos
like I'm hearing
refurb site.
What's that?
The Osmos website's got a reverberation section where it's
I know.
like $1,100 or something.
Nowhere. No, not anymore, right?
Oh, dude, yeah. I think it's still up to
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, bro.
I'm gonna buy a computer, man.
No, dude. Check it. I'll send you the link later. But yeah, I'm on you with the Osmos too, but I really like the idea
for
of the
$1,100
Osmos.
I'd have bought it because I was gonna buy the one at Alto. They had one for $11.99 as a refurb, and I actually bought it. And in the checkout, it was like, "Sorry, it's been sold." I was like, "Oh damn!" So I waited just too long, man, and it was gone. Like by the time I hit go. So think about that with your shopping cart there.
Yeah, bro. Like dude, my shopping cart is jacked, dude. I don't care though. The thing is, dude, is I get so pumped up that I like go and I've done this so many times. I've pre-ordered a friggin' synth, and then I got one pre-ordered right now, and it's still not coming in. And I wrote the rep yesterday, and I was like, dude, when is this friggin' thing gonna be coming? He's like, end of the month. I was like, you said that last month, bro. Like, I'm gonna cancel this thing, and then I just end up. I've bought so many things that I've just canceled.
So I think the reason why I would never pre-order anything is because it always comes out at a really high price. Like think about the Behringer UBXA. It was like $17.99 or something when it first hit the market.
Now it's like $760 or something.
Yeah,
which is nuts.
I knew not to buy it at the top end because I knew it would be $800 before long, and here we are. I want one of those. That's one thing I want, and really, I'm waiting. I shouldn't say waiting because I'm going to buy other shit in between, I'm sure, but that's why I need to get rid of some stuff. But I want that CS80 that Behringer keeps
Yeah.
teasing.
I like the CS80. I like that DX1 too. And I like the STX they got coming. I like a lot of it. Dude, you
Yeah,
know,
the
man, I like a
question is,
lot
what
of
do I need? And I'm starting to get more practical about it. And so, I don't run out and just get a synth every
it. I know,
week
man. I don't give a
or
shit.
even
I don't
four.
care about need, bro. I'm just like, if I want it and I can friggin' afford it, I'm going for it. I don't care about need.
I hear that,
I don't
man.
need
I
nothing.
hear
Who
that.
cares,
But,
dude? Listen, you can't take it with
this
you,
room is
baby.
full.
You can't take it with you. You gotta just buy when you can.
Dude,
God
you gotta
knows what's gonna
understand,
happen.
I've got 30 guitars too.
I love
So
it.
it's out of control, man. I got 2 drum sets. I've got 30 guitars. I've got a half stack. I've got, a lot, man. It's enough.
That's
so
amazing. That's amazing.
I need to just keep it at this level so I can get new stuff, but I just need to get rid of some stuff.
You gotta take a breather, man. Reassess. You know what I'm saying? You gotta reassess and see what's going on, dude. But
maybe I could do some construction.
yeah, dude, you gotta just go out there and get another job, bro. Come on, dude. We're the blue collar boys out here. We're trying to work 3 jobs so we can get a Moog Muse.
I'm gonna have to tear out the wall in my house. That's what I'm saying, man.
Oh yeah,
this room is done.
Well, I watched this dude the other day. His name is I keep forgetting his name is Cole. Cole does beats or Cole Beats or something. He's a cool guy. I've been talking back and forth with him, and he got a freaking RV, dude. He bought an RV. I don't know if it even moves, but he put it on his property, and then he just put a studio in the RV. I think that's
crazy
because you can get RVs around here where I'm from for like $3,000, $4,000 bucks.
That's really cool.
Mobile would
like
be
a
nuts,
mobile recording studio. That used to be a big thing. You know?
Even if it wasn't mobile, it's still like another basically room in your house that you can get for like $3,000. If you want to do a remodel, it'll be like 10, 15 grand.
Did you just say $3,000? That's really funny because I just talked a buddy out of mine out of buying a $5,000 RV because I was like, you cannot buy an RV for $5,000.
Oh yeah, you can, bro. Yeah, you can, man. Come on, dude. What do you mean?
Oh, what are you buying, man? It's not going to have a floor. I mean,
oh, dude. Okay, I don't know if you can see the screen here. Hold on. Can you see the screen?
No. You know what? Hold on. I paused it so that I wasn't.
Just turn the volume off. Just turn the volume off.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch screens here for a sec. So this is what we're working with right here, right? So this is like I've been looking, man. So I'm looking actually for stuff too. Look at this, $3,800, perfectly working camper. This one actually moves. We got $9,000 for this friggin' rapper bus. You know what I'm saying?
No, I can't see. You're on your camera. Share it.
Oh, it'll switch in a second because it's been a delay.
Okay,
yeah. We got the friggin' rapper. We got the Lil Wayne bus here for $9,000. We've got dude, there's so many. Like you can get the big boy. Look at it, even $25,000 for this one that turns into a house, pretty much.
Okay, but what do they look like? Look at. There's like grass growing on it.
No, let's check. All right, let's check this one for 9 Gs. Just for example. Let's go 9 Gs.
Look, maybe I'll go back and I'll tell my buddy. No, bro, I'm wrong.
Even comes with the Canadian lumberjack blanket. Look at this. You'll see it in a second. Got a friggin' compost toilet. Got a beautiful.
See, look at the others though. Like,
dude, this is 9 Gs. You know what I'm saying? For this one, this is just one. Hold on now. Let me keep rolling. So what are we looking for? What do you want to keep?
That's
the price?
A freaking bus, man. That's crazy.
Exactly, dude. Okay, let's check this one out. Let's see what this $3,000 one looks like. Oh, screw you, Facebook.
Wow.
Yeah, hold on now. See if it loads up.
Does it run?
Let's see this one here. Facebook. This one's $3,000. Let's check the inside. Sometimes the inside looks like it was a meth lab.
Man, I'm sold.
Hold on. See, this is $3,000. Dude, I'm telling you, let me get out of this because I found so many good ones here. Hold on. Because you got to look. Once you look.
The question is, why don't they want it anymore?
Yeah, why don't they want it? Because their wife said, get rid of it. That's why, bro. And they're like, all right, fine, I'll get rid of it. But let's look at one here that we could throw in the backyard for a decent price. Hold on here now. Dude, there's nothing worse than not having Facebook and then Facebook trying to force you to get Facebook.
You know, I don't have Facebook, man.
Me neither, dude. The only way you can find me is on YouTube. All right, so let's just check this one. $8,000, okay? Let's just look at this. 8 Gs right here. And let's see if the inside is like a meth den or decent. So 8 Gs, throw it in the backyard. If you want to remodel a whole house to put a studio in, it's going to cost you a fortune. Look at this. Let's go. Let's get.
All right, hold on. I got to catch up.
Yeah, it'll catch up in a sec. Look at this. 8Gs. This one's actually got it even tore out. Perfect for your studio right now. Look at
Okay.
this. You'll see it in a sec. Look at this,
I
dude.
like it.
Look at this. Put your studio in here. Put all your synths along this back wall that you're going to see in a minute. And then you got your kitchen there if you want to pour up some coffee or whatever. You want to wash
How
it.
do you move it?
Move it to where you want to put it?
Yeah. I mean, what if you want to move it all the time?
Oh, you're looking for a mobile one? If we're looking for a mobile one.
I mean, I'm just thinking, wouldn't that be way cooler than this dingy?
Bro, 100%. Like, now you're speaking my language. If I was going to get one, I would go for this friggin' rapper bus right here, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I get. Gasoline. Let's check out the deets. Gasoline. What's it got? Great new tires. It's only got $9,000. Now look at the inside of this. This can drive. I could drive this right up to Hans Volt's house. Let's check the inside. Look, got a bed for me and the missus.
We could build a giant synth studio and go on tour.
Exactly. Look at this, dude. Rip that old nasty couch out. Put all your synths along this wall. You got 2 chairs to chill. Me and you be like, bro, what do you think of that drum beat? I'll be like,
no leaks.
No leaks in that one. No leaks. Look, he even shows the roof.
Why would they say it needs a muffler for or why wouldn't they just get a muffler for the onboard generator?
Listen, that's a question you have to ask the owner. Let's roll down to this one.
That's a red flag, dude.
Well, you got to understand. This is a cursory scroll through here, right? You know what I'm saying? All right. And Craigslist is even better, but let's get off this. But yeah, dude, I was thinking about getting an RV of some sort, right? But
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
see what happens.
Maybe save up a little bit.
Yeah, save up a little bit and get like a $35,000 one. All right, dude. I'll let you go, man. But
okay,
Void, thank you for calling in, my brother. I appreciate calling anytime. We got this calling show. I appreciate your camaraderie, and you're a bro for life. You know it.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Right.
I appreciate it. Take care.
All right, man. That's the wonderful and amazing Roy Void. Go check out his channel, man. He's got some great music. He's a cool dude. And I'm glad he called in. Anyone else who wants to call in, I'll probably take one more caller because we were just shooting off then, having a good time. But I'll take one more caller maybe before we end the show, and I'll go down and get myself some dinner. 413-279-4344. This is all right, let's go.
Call from
Justin Trudeau.
All right, we got a call from Justin Trudeau from Canada, dude. What's up?
I just want to say I think I'm a bit misunderstood.
Oh, what? What's going on, dude? Yeah, let us know, because a lot of people down here.
Samurai, I watch your show.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know this, but I like synthesizers.
What Justin? Do you actually have a synthesizer? Because you look like a man who might have a Rev 2, actually.
I got a Pro 3.
Oh, you got a Pro 3.
Love the Pro 3.
I knew that the Trudeau would have a Pro 3, dude. Justin Trudeau and a Pro 3. Well, a good friend of mine, Synth Punk, has the Pro 3 as well, and he can't get enough of it.
Oh, the red hat gentleman.
Yeah. So when are you going to get your country in order, my bro? Come on.
Well, we're working on plans to join the USA here. I'm kind of playing it off like we're not going to, but we're coming.
Dude,
yeah.
I tell everybody, I'm like, you guys think this is a joke? It's not a joke.
We're going to have Alanis Morissette playing the Super Bowl. It's going to be the best thing ever.
Yeah, we'll have Alanis Morissette singing Isn't It Ironic? Then we'll have Jeremy from Red Meat Recording, whatever his name of his channel is. We'll have Red Meat Recording and Alanis Morissette on stage. He'll be doing the modular section. Alanis Morissette will be doing Isn't It Ironic?
No, I was talking to Corey Hart. He is not available. So I need somebody that can do sunglasses at night. You don't happen to know anybody, do you?
Oh, well, get in touch with my accountant, man. Maybe we can make it happen.
Okay, that sounds good. And I hear you want to be a modular musketeer next. Is this correct?
I am looking to venture into modulars. Just I don't know whether just to dive right in or just wade myself into the pool slowly. What do you think?
Well, sometimes when I'm thinking about getting into something I'm not so sure about, I paint my face and you try and fit in. You try and look like you fit in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying, dude.
It doesn't always go so well, but I got elected 3 times or something like that.
Well, dude, the thing about you, Justin, you're actually a man of mystery, man. Like, haven't you've had like 45 different identities. I kind of like, to be honest with you, a lot of people ask me, they're like, Synth Samurai, we know you're Canadian, blah, 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 blah. We know you like copied Justin Trudeau and you made like 10 or 12 different personalities and blah, blah, blah. You wear that cowboy hat just like Justin did. I'm like,
well, I was a drama teacher.
I know.
So I'm kind of like a method actor, right?
I mean, a drama teacher turned, let's just say for all the Americans out there, president, that's pretty impressive.
I know. I can body check female MLAs in Parliament. Nobody does anything about it. I can do whatever I want.
You got a free pass, bro. You got a free pass.
I think I want to extend my hand out to your hand, and we're going to join these two countries together.
Well, unofficially, I am an ambassador for the U.S. and Canada. So if you think that you need something negotiated, just let me know, man. You know what a back channel is.
I love it. I love it, man.
I can't get enough.
I ain't gonna keep you. I know you got some other guests that probably want to call in. My man, Uncle Jerry. I know he loves to get on there and do his thing, maybe.
Well, thank you, Justin. Thank you for calling in. Hey, everyone, give a shout out to the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau. Thank you, Justin.
Maybe we can talk again another time.
Of course, anytime. The phone lines are always open for you, Justin. All right, man, you heard it. That's Justin Trudeau. Nobody knows, but we get a lot of big time stars calling into the show every once in a while. I guess I'll take one more call. We'll do one more because you can't just end on Justin. You got to give Justin Trudeau a little time to simmer, And if you guys don't know, I'm Canadian. I'm American. I'm Korean. I'm actually 3 nationalities. I'm Korean, I'm Canadian, and I'm American. And I'm also native Canadian. So I've got 4. I got 4 in me right there. All right. So I got a lot of friggin' leeway to play. Do you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of room to cover. Okay. I can.
Call from
Uncle Jerry.
Uncle Jerry, baby, what's happening? You're live and in color, man. You're going to be the last caller tonight, so I can go get some dinner. What's up?
Oh, I felt pressure to call in. Everybody said, Jerry, call in. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Congratulations on getting your live stream set up, brother.
Yeah, I finally got it working. Did you see who all popped in last night?
I checked it out, man. It looked like I checked it out, and it was like just going to stream for a minute, and then it looked like there was about 4 people popped in. I saw Marilyn, I saw Panda, and I don't know who else was in there.
Apollo. Even Apollo said. He said when he saw Panda, and he thought Elvis joined the room. And
dude,
I had a laugh. Samurai. Like I said, it was just going to be a short test to make sure it worked.
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing you know, here comes all these people popping in. We were laughing.
Well, the cool thing about it, Jerry, is the interesting. Hold on now, I gotta hire a switchboard because the phone lines are just ringing off the hook in here, and I feel bad declining. But just let everyone know when someone's on the line, like Uncle Jerry, I can only take 1 call per time, so you kind of gotta like space it out and time it. But yeah, Jerry, the cool thing about that style stream you're doing is it's a very big community building tool, don't you think?
I think so. Like somebody called it like Hollywood Squares, or I think of it like the Zoom meetings we use at work.
Mm-hmm.
You can have everyone come in, man, and just,
I like the idea of having me personally, because I'm always observing and watching and checking out what's going on, and then I'm thinking about how to like evolve it. I like the idea when you posted that thing yesterday about the tailgate party. I was like,
yeah,
I like the idea of a purpose and either an event or a guardrail or some type of theme to the show, So when you did that tailgate thing, I was like, that's smart. That's interesting to do a tailgate party style thing, right? Because then you got an idea of what you're getting into. The people who might show up randomly got an idea of what's going on,
Yeah, just to build up some excitement for the Kumatai. What is this? Last man standing round 4?
Round 4 coming up. So this weekend's off. It's lovers weekend for all those dudes and chicks out there who want to have a little bit of loving for the weekend. We're giving them a little bit of a break. You know? And then
I just posted the link for the tailgate pregame party.
Sweet.
It's going to happen 45 minutes before your Kumatai.
Yeah, I'll share that on the channel too. We'll post it up before the show, and then everyone who wants to hang out before, head over to Uncle Jerry's for tailgate party. I like that idea. So what else is going on? What are you up to?
I'll post the link when I go live. I'll put it like Maryland does on SOAR.
Mm-hmm.
Just put it up there, and anybody wants to pop on in, come on in. We'll just have a good time, get fired up for you, man. And the Kumatai, last week was fantastic, man.
The music's out of control. It's crazy.
So I'm kind of excited. I'm the kind of guy, I like a lot of styles, so
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy everything that I'm hearing.
Yeah, a lot of people post their music early. I don't listen to it till the night of. I like hearing it live and
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like going through the journey of just listening to it. I don't like listening to it before because, to be honest with you, I don't really listen to things twice. I don't watch movies twice. I don't listen to music really twice on purpose. If it's on, I'll listen to it, but I like listening to like things for the first time. Right? It's kind of weird, but
I'm just the opposite. I'm like, I'm a hardcore Steely Dan, Donald Fagen fan.
Mm-hmm.
And when they come out with a new album, I'm like, this sucks. First time I listen to it. And then the next thing you know, I'm playing the hell out of that thing day and night.
Interesting. So you're the kind of guy who like memorizes the lyrics and everything, and you'll know it like word for word, and like you can.
No, it's more the music. More like, okay, what are you doing here? I don't know. I guess I'm so infatuated with all they've done. It's like, okay, what are you doing now?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't know. It's just my nature. I kind of like, I don't know. It's just a weird quirk about me. I need to listen to it 2 or 3 times, and then the next thing I know, I'm hooked.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm a weird dude, bro. I don't really listen to music at all, period. I don't listen to music at all.
But
like,
you know what? I do not at work because I don't want to associate music with work. But also, if you have some silence in your head, at least for me, that's when I hear stuff. That's when I hear, I get ideas.
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't say I wasn't listening to anything. I just said I'm not listening to music. I'm listening to like 200 proofs why the earth is flat. I'm listening to, dinosaurs are fake. I'm listening to, I'm listening to a lot of stuff, bro. It's just not a lot of music, you know?
Oh, man.
Right?
That's hilarious.
But yeah, it's cool. So what have you been up to? You got any synthesizers you're picking up? Are you going to get into modular with me if I go full deep?
No room. I'm waiting for the LM drum, and that's it. I'm done.
LM drum?
I got to sell some of this crap, man.
I'm
out of room.
Are you going to sell the TE-05 or keep it?
No. I'm talking some older stuff, live gear that I'm not going to use again, and stuff like that.
I like
few synths that I just don't use. I'm not going to use. Just get my money back in some form for them because they're just sitting around, and I don't have any intention of using them. So,
what about? I know you got. I was looking at the Texture Lab again the other day by Sonicware. I know you got the Ambient Zero and the Texture Lab, right?
Yeah.
Do they complement each other?
You know what?
Is there an
I haven't
overlap?
compared them side by side, but I like what I'm hearing when I play them, when I test them out.
Yeah, but have you MIDI'd out of the Ambient Zero and just MIDI'd into the Texture Lab or vice versa and let them run?
No, not yet. And I think you could probably do some really cool stuff if you did that.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Because I was thinking about, it's just those Sonicware and the Texture Lab are so small real estate and they sound massive.
That's the thing about them. That's why I couldn't pass it up for the price and the footprint. Oh my God, they're powerful.
Yeah, I know.
Especially if you want to get into ambient and maybe just add something to a track that you have or whatever, conventional music or whatever. Man, it's just so fat and full. I don't know. It's crazy.
The best thing I like about the Ambient Zero is especially when I broke it out the other day and just noodled with it for a bit. I'm like, man, this lays down such a beautiful palette of sound that then just, it makes you want to play something over the top of it. Like,
yeah, it's inspiring.
it's
That's
inspiring as hell, dude. It's so it literally makes you just want to find another sound to complement it, and then just and then I just, every time I turn it on and start playing it, I always go, whether I program my own thing in or just run with one of the preset patches and whack them. I turn everything off. I start with the drone and I just let it drone for a little bit, and then I'll just like noodle, and then I'll keep bringing in the second, third, and fourth layer as I go. And dude, it's just such a powerful little box.
I know. That's why I would have never known about it if it wasn't for you. And I was like, I started listening. I got to get these for the price. Like I said, the footprint
Dude,
in a studio, and for what it does, they both do. Bro, oh man,
$230. I mean, give me a friggin' break. That's out of control.
Yeah, I mean, there's effects devices. A Skyman costs more than that. A Big Sky costs more than that synth.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the friggin' Night Verb almost double the price of that synth. And that Night Verb's just a reverb box that I actually just used. Dude, here's the deal. Honest to God truth, I probably would have never bought the reverb. It was a gift, right? So, like, my family got it for me for Christmas. Hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my family got it for me for Christmas. So I was like, oh, I'll get the Night Verb, But
right.
I probably wouldn't have
What
spent...
you did the other night was great, man.
It was cool, right? And that was just an improv noodle, dude. That was like...
I know.
I
know. I was like, man. Go Samurai. This is nice.
You got the Hydrosynth or not?
No, I don't have that.
Oh, bro, buy the Hydrosynth tonight. Do it.
I know. I
on,
just don't have the room.
No, buy the 49
I'm
key,
have
dude. Or you know what? You could just get the desktop for like $500, bro.
Yeah. No.
But you don't have a polyphonic aftertouch keyboard?
But it kind of seems that's the way I got to go, either rack mount or desktop.
Just to save space. Do you have a polyphonic aftertouch keyboard at the minute? Because the Juno is just aftertouch. I know that.
Yeah, the Juno's aftertouch. The Oberheim's not aftertouch.
Yeah, you got to get a polyphonic aftertouch keyboard, bro.
No, I don't have one.
Yeah, I think the Hydrosynth, dude, you can pick up like a friggin' 49 key, like Echo got, for like 1,000 or under now, under 1,000 if you look on Reverb. I ain't trying to get you to buy something.
No, you would never do that.
Listen, dude, I'm not trying to get you to buy anything. Trust me, dude.
You know how much stuff I've bought since I met you?
And I'm freaking pissed at ASM, all right? I'm pissed off at ASM, and I'm still trying to get you to buy a friggin' Hydrosynth, all right? Come on. All right, listen, Jerry, the missus just gave me the knock. I got to go downstairs for some tacos, all right, baby?
Yeah, man. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Good talking to you. And hi, everybody.
You too, man. Appreciate everyone. Check out Uncle Jerry's World's channel. He's got the live streams going now. He's doing great stuff, man. He's a great dude. Absolutely love him, man. You're the best. And we'll be talking, baby.
Okay, thanks, brother. I'll talk to you later.
All right, Jerry. Slow.
Bye-bye.
All right, that's the show for the night. I got to go grab me some dinner. I just got the knock, baby. It's ready. So I'm going to go. You guys take it easy. That's the show. Just a little impromptu call-in show. We had Roy Boy Droid. We had Uncle Jerry call in. Went over a bunch of news. And like always, man, everything's amazing. Just keep building that generational synth wealth. So.